Slow down.
Speak up.
Slow down.
Slow down. What are we approaching? Do you see it? It's a turn and then also a bridge. So what's going to happen to that bridge versus our road surface? If we had wet pavement on the road, what do you think is happening to that bridge? More likely to ice over it. You may not even know it. A thing called black ice. It may look clean as your pavement you're driving on, and that looks like it, right? But it could be iced over. So slow down, especially if you're on a curve. And that's whether you're taking a left turn or approaching something like this.
That bridge may well freeze before this road does, so you need to slow down before reaching it.
Anything about, as far as snow and ice can be very unpredictable, especially like snowpack. It can create a traction for your tire sometimes, and other times underneath that snow is slick ice. You don't know. It's very unpredictable. So slow down. Do subtle movements. I fly small airplanes, and when I first started learning, the first thing I wanted to do was turn this way and turn that way, right? You know what the airplane does? Exactly what you told it to do. The instructor taught me subtle movements. I'm not kidding. Fingertip movements. It's very similar to a car in these type of conditions. Very subtle. Otherwise, you're going to put your vehicle into a spin, slide. Just subtle movements is all it takes when you're in this type of conditions, especially on snow and ice. All right, driving in the rain. You're going to get a lot of that. What's our risks? Talks about a slippery film on the roadway when it first starts to rain. You need to understand that, and I think they'll explain this a little bit more. But when it rains, it actually lifts that film up. So we're driving on a slick, almost like ice, right? It's going to be slippery. Keep that in mind while you're driving. Creates poor visibility. We talked about the need for lights, the use of your wipers. Truck spray, we saw that in an earlier video. If you're following a mass of traffic that's moving along and you're not far enough back, they're spraying up road spray. It's dirty too. So you got to get your wipers going and make sure you keep your windshield clean and make sure you've got that following distance in play. Make sure you can stop within the distance you can see. And that road spray is going to cut that visibility and that distance because it's flying several feet behind the trailer of a tractor trailer or something. It's flying up on you. And hydroplane. Talk about going too fast. Your car can actually ride right up on top of the surface of the water. There is a thickness to water when it's raining and it's laying on the highway, and you'll drive right up on top of it if you're going too fast.